There is no way that this is really doing. A new attack has been launched by Blackrock, and this time it is much more insane than it has ever been before. The developers of the Shiba Inu, they recently disclosed a large amount of information. How about the timing? Unbelievably lovely to be ignored. Behind the scenes, a significant event is taking shape, and it is possible that you may miss it all. On the other hand, what exactly is going on? And why is it that we should be paying attention? Please allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. A tremor has been thrown through the markets as a result of the unexpected news that Donald Trump has released, and no one truly saw it coming. But with regard to owners of Shiba Inu in particular, to be sure, things are different now. Something significant is taking shape. In a minute, we will go into the specifics of the situation. First things first, let's just state that this is not your typical market news. Let's begin with the most important thing. Shiba Inu has totally surged in recent times, nearly reaching a gain of 4%. In addition, it is not completely out of the blue. Altcoins have been treated well by the current market rebound, and Shiba is now getting the much-needed break it has been waiting for. A new dose of enthusiasm and confidence was introduced into the market as a result of the news about Trump, and Shiba Inu responded by riding that wave. When Blackrock arrived, with something that caused everyone to halt, however, it was only at that moment when everybody was riding that high. Yes, I am referring about a significant halt. Over $250 million was recently transferred into Blackrock's Coinbase account. Permit it to sink in. $250 million in total. Here comes the most exciting part. This is not simply another significant purchase that causes people to feel enthusiastic. Somehow, this one is not the same. This is not being overhyped. There is no need to brag about it. When it comes to moving around, it is a tremendous lot of money. How about the timing? Without a doubt, it is completely illogical. Give it some thought. Trump is responsible for the recent surge in the market. Everyone is quite upbeat and ecstatic about the situation. Following that, Blackrock makes this enormous move smack in the center of everything that is going on. It's drawing a lot of people's attention. The issue that has to be asked today is, what do they understand that we do not? Because of this, Shiba Inu place a particular emphasis on it. There is a really precarious situation with the coin at the moment. In the last several months, it has had a number of accidents, and it is just now beginning to recover from those crashes. This type of advancement in this kind of might potentially have explosive results. Shiba Inu owners who were just relishing the price increase are now abruptly questioning all they thought they knew about the breed. What is that surge of excitement? In all honesty, it is already in a state of fear, but it might quickly turn into panic. This action by Blackrock seems like a signal, but no one understands what it is signaling just now. As a result, the cryptocurrency pump has suddenly halted, and prices have remained constant thanks to this move. The price of Shiba Inu is now flirting with a very key support point at 4011, which is even more bizarre than the fact that it is already at that level. In the world of Shiba Inu, a price reduction of only a few percentage points might result in an additional zero being added to the price of the Shiba Inu, which is a significant amount. Everybody is aware of how diligently the community works to get rid of zeros. It's a cause for joy each time Shiba Inu drops a zero. It is considered to be progress, momentum, and development. But add a zero to that. That is a really forceful blow. It is a sign of weakness and has the potential to destroy confidence, but then things turned around. Now that salvation has arrived, the most essential issue that has to be answered is, what comes next for Shiba Inu? Right now, the significance of that question is greater than it has ever been before. Due to the fact that we are now standing at a crossroads, one side of the coin is that Shiba Inu runs the danger of falling back into dread and mistrust. On the other hand, there is still a possibility of doing something of enormous worth. The walkway made of boulders, a meteoric rise that will take you to the next significant pricing point. It is 4,017, approximately 42% higher than where we are at the moment. It is an enormous jump. However, in order to undertake a move of that kind, the circumstances need to be far more favorable than they are at the present time. You can't get Shiba Inu there only by relying on the buzz. People are still holding out hope. It is also logically sound. As a result of Trump's surprise action that was favorable to cryptocurrencies, the market's recovery, and now BlackRock's unexplained mega deposit, traders are clinging to the thought that perhaps, just perhaps, something more significant is going to take place. It is possible that this will be the spark that Shiba Inu, which has been on a sluggish and unsteady route to recovery, needs to get back on track. Either the pressure that causes it to shatter. These are the ideal circumstances for the Shiba Inu developers to take action and release something massive in order to prevent that unfortunate event from occurring. What more is there to say? In point of fact, this is what took place. A bombshell tweet was sent out by Kal Daria, one of the developers working on Shiba Inu, about the next phase of the Shiba Inu expansion. In it, he made a veiled reference to certain promising technological advancements and asked the people to center their attention on building during these times of uncertainty. It was brought to his attention that when the market is experiencing a decline, the noise, worry, uncertainty, and doubt may become much more pronounced, particularly from con artists who have earned a fortune off of Shiba Inu. However, Daria's message was unmistakable. Now is the time to begin construction. It is not to sue. Therefore, what does this imply? These revisions are not insignificant. These are significant breakthroughs that have the potential to make the Shiba Inu ecosystem more flexible, secure, and private. This update is essential if you want your Shiba Inu to flourish over the long run. They might assist the network in managing a greater number of transactions, enhancing security, and ensuring the safety of user data. Absolutely necessary for a powerful presence on the Web3. In the event that these enhancements are implemented as intended, it has the potential to provide Shiba Inu with the necessary traction. The possibility of attracting fresh investors who are seeking for an initiative with a strong base is increased, if there is more stability and creativity. Because of this, it is possible that the price of Shiba Inu may begin to increase as more individuals begin to purchase and accumulate them. Regarding the accumulation of things, here is when things start to become very fascinating. Because in reality, BlackRock is doing the exact opposite of what is being said. Look on Chain just recently revealed that BlackRock, a financial giant with a net worth of over $10 trillion, has dumped a major chunk of Bitcoin on Coinbase, which is one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the United States. The amount of Bitcoin that was dumped on Coinbase is around $254 million. Now, as we have previously indicated, this is rather peculiar, particularly when one considers that the market is now in the midst of a rebound, with prices soaring and everyone feeling a little bit more positive. In light of this, why would BlackRock decide to sell off such a massive quantity of Bitcoin at this time? Without a certain, that is very perplexing. But let me tell you something. This might possibly be a pretty big deal for alternative cryptocurrencies, particularly Shiba Inu. The fact that BlackRock is making the decision to withdraw from Bitcoin at a time when the marketplace is showing signs of improvement may be an indication that they are preparing themselves for something more significant, something that goes beyond Bitcoin. On the other hand, this may very well be to the advantage of other cryptocurrencies which have been mostly unnoticed in comparison to the supremacy of Bitcoin and Ethereum. It is possible that BlackRock's action may set off a domino effect, which will result in further funds being directed into potential alternative cryptocurrencies such as Shiba Inu. The situation is about to get much more bizarre at this point. It is quite strange that all of this occurred at the same time. Just one day prior to the Shiba Inu creator Kal Daria posting about the next significant phase for Shiba Inu, BlackRock made this move. Could there possibly be a relationship between these two things? I am aware that it sounds crazy, and it may very well be a strange coincidence. On the other hand, what if BlackRock is aware of something that the remainder of us are not? What happens if they have access to information that might provide Shiba Inu with a significant boost? For the time being, it is just theory. But if there is a connection between the two, it might have significant implications for Shiba Inu. There is a possibility that the price will explode, that the currency will become more popular, and that individuals who have invested in it will experience a transformation in their life. The only thing we can do at this point is observe and see how everything turns out, but it is undeniably one of those times when anything might take place. In addition, here is one more bizarre occurrence that has the potential to significantly bolster this idea. In addition to all of that, Caldera has just recently released yet another significant update on a project that is also very important to the Shiba Inu ecosystem. It has come to light that the long-awaited Shiba Inu stablecoin, which the community has been anxiously expecting, has experienced a delay. Nevertheless, there is a sound explanation for this delay. For the time being, the team has been delaying the launch of the Shiba Inu stablecoin since they are awaiting the establishment of clear legislation regarding stablecoins before going further. The introduction of this stablecoin, which is an algorithmic solution for the Shiba Inu environment, was previously planned for the year 2022. However, the release date has been pushed back owing to the unclear legislative environment that surrounds stablecoins. Now, I may come off as insane, but please give me a chance to explain. Why would you choose to release such a significant change about the stablecoin at the exact same time that there are a number of other movements taking place with Blackrock and the possibility that Shiba Inu may make significant moves? Is it possible that this is more than simply a coincidence? Is it possible that these two elements, the Blackrock move and the Shiba Inu advancement updates, are related in any way? There is no doubt that the timing is intriguing. Assuming that we connect the dots, the fact that Blackrock has decided to withdraw from Bitcoin and the developers of Shiba Inu have posted an update regarding the stablecoin at almost the same time may indicate that something more significant is developing in the background. It is possible that Blackrock sees an era in projects like as Shiba Inu, and that the Shiba Inu team, with its stablecoin and other innovations, is preparing for something that will be really significant. At this moment, everything is based on assumption. However, if this proves out to be accurate and there is a real relationship between the two, then it might be a very significant development for Shiba Inu. The introduction of the stablecoin would bring about a greater sense of completion to the ecosystem, which has the potential to draw an entirely new level of interest and investment. It is possible that when all of this eventually takes place, it will be the beginning of an altcoin season. And believe me when I say that is going to be nothing short of crazy. As a recent commentator put it, when cryptocurrency season arrives, it has the potential to be a game changer. He went on to explain that during the next cryptocurrency season, altcoins may see gains that have never been seen before, with their value increasing 10 times every single day. Try to picture that level of development. A frenzy would ensue, and it would be an incredible experience to be a witness to. It is possible that this will have a profoundly transformative effect on their lives as investors. Those who have been hanging on to their Shiba Inu may find that their investments increase in ways that they had not anticipated when the price begins to grow at a fast pace. Lucy, the chief marketing for Shiba Inu, said in a tweet that even if the market is falling, we continue to expand and nothing changes. The strong will be the ones to experience the turnaround. This is such a strong message because it serves as a reminder that the essence of Shiba Inu is focused on advancement and development, regardless of fluctuations in the market or uncertainties associated with the market. Continuous progress is being made by the team, which is working to construct and enhance the environment. It is possible that the power and dedication of Shiba Inu is what sets it apart from other breeds, putting it in a position to have a significant comeback and long-term success as soon as the marketplace swings in its favor. However, what are your thoughts on this matter? Leave a comment down below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.